Hello. I was minding my business and this chart has screamed, we're going down. At least going down for now. I just wanted to go over what my thoughts were. If tomorrow ends up being a sell-off day, this is a chart that I'm going to look at doing that with. Okay. So what happened? Just reviewing some previous posts that I had. Sometimes it takes a second for some of the setups. I didn't get to jump on, I think it was last week when this happened. And I played one contract. I said I was going to play three contracts, but move on. Anyway, so let me tell you what happened. So Netflix has been on one, rising to the top. And then they had really good earnings and just it pulled back. I'll call that a pullback, you know. And so then we were rising back up. And what happened? So first I said in a previous post, I anticipated we would get back at this level, this 1260, possibly 1290 area, and sell off again. Why? Very simply, this was after earnings, the sell off. So I was anticipating getting to this area and selling off. So what happened when I got here, this is a day chart. I got here and I saw a rejection one. I wrote that, boom. And then we came right back into it. This day when it was red, I'm so busy and I didn't get a chance to come on. But what happened was, just so that you will have thoughts, I was just really watching it candle by candle. I didn't quite know how to take the green candle, but this red candle right behind the green candle, which was September the 10th, was a bearish engulfing candle. So that's when I got my one contract. And the next day, who knew it was going to flush? And the reason why allegedly, supposedly, is because there was one of the chief people has left the company. But all I know is it broke down and gave me my money on this contract. Then I noticed some wicks right here in a bit of a buy zone, but this double wick is actually a bit of my target. So whatever we get back, and this pullback actually did not get back into the zone, i.e. this upward channel, right? This rising channel. And to me, this has now been 2 days of rejection. So we had two, possibly some would say three. I kind of counted this as two because this was one. We went up and the rejection was the second time. We pull back up and this is now a 1-2 rejection, a bit of a bearish, not a bit, a bearish engulfing actually also. So as long as we are below this, I'm going to say 1230 zone, 1230 mark, 1230, I believe we could potentially come back down toward 1200, maybe even 1800 to take out these lows. I mean, while things could happen, we could go even further, but these will be my targets for tomorrow. And I just wanted to share those. So watch out I don't know, I'm just sharing my ideas, I see already overnight is a little bit of a pullback. I like that. But anyways, I'm swinging one and we'll see what happens in the morning. And I just wanted to share my thoughts. That is really it. High level. I see rejections, lower rejections. And even when this came here, by the way, it broke this level. Even though we doubled up, got back up here, this is now a lower high. And this was a lower low. Higher low in the sense of things, but for me, this broke this level, this low, kind of a bit of a higher low here. So it's still holding versus here, excuse me. But these are my thoughts. If we have a wild day tomorrow, again, I am coming down for these lows. All right. I don't know. If you see something else, let me know. But that's what I'm thinking. All right. Also, last point before I go, I thought, oh, what if I did the fib retracement, excuse me, just from, what did I say? Oh, this level. So this was the breakdown like last week. So if we just took this level, went down to these double levels, this double bottom with the wicks, spread it up. Interesting enough, it came right back into our golden pocket about that 6.618 zone. You see that, and rejected. So that's why it is what it is. And here's another great point. I said if we're below 1230, because it's below this 0.618 zone, and really it's my lineup here. But at the end of the day, look at this. If we're actually below this 12, what is this, 12, we'll say 1210, we could get into it. Okay. All right, those are my thoughts. If you have some different thoughts, see something else. I've been, I don't think Netflix is going to stay down, but right now I'm just seeing down. All right. Bye bye. Toodles. Oh, last point. I know I said I'm going. The RSI, something I do watch. You see how when it broke down here, when it came back up to that, we just talked about the point 618. Notice it didn't really break back above that 50 mark, this signal line. We actually rejected. So again, that's another level, an area I wanted to, it's not that I wanted, but I just foresee it staying below that to do this play. And again, that's all things. I'm not even sure Netflix technically runs with the rest of the market, but this is what I'm seeing. All right, I'm off now. If we happen to get back above this red zone, for some reason, while things happen, we try to shoot back up in this area, we need to be back below that area. So that's why I said 1230. Anything could happen. I know wild things are happening. Tomorrow's OPEX. All right, I'm really gone this time. Toodles.